Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's really good to have your company. Today we're going to be talking about protecting our children from the dangers of the internet. As parents, it's important to stay attentive to our children to protect them. And so,
Dad, where do we keep the sharp knives?
they're downstairs in the kitchen cupboard. So let's put 2 minutes on that clock and let's run that intro. So the goal of being a good parent is much like being a tightrope walker. It's all about constantly redressing balance. If you go too far one way, so we're too restrictive, our children will just go underground. They'll just find a way of accessing the internet and we won't know about it. If we're too relaxed about it, we also expose them to danger. Our children need support and guidance with the internet. Therefore, it's vitally important that as a family we sit down and we create a safe user guide. So here's 5 elements that user guide needs to contain.
Dad,
and so,
I've just been watching YouTube. Where do we keep the fertiliser and the sugar?
It's locked in the shed, son. Just take the keys from downstairs, but don't disturb me, please, 'cause I'm trying to do this. So in at number 5, take full advantage of parental controls, but do this collaboratively. Do it with your child. Show them how to do it and explain to them why you're doing it. Let's use YouTube as an example. There's a little person up in the right hand corner. Go to settings. Now we're going to make all these videos safe for you. Press restricted mode so it goes blue for me. Lovely. That's it. We're done. In at number 4 is solitary use of their devices. This is especially the case if our child is old enough to be using streaming media like Skype, FaceTime or Zoom. So making sure they're not in their bedrooms on their own for too long isolated. The internet changes on a daily basis and it's up to us as parents and carers to educate ourselves. Keep ourselves right up to date with everything that's out there. Cyberbullying is an increasing phenomenon where even the President of the United States sees it's okay to bully people online. It's very important for our children to be protected from this and for them to know that we are approachable and they can talk to us about it. Cyberbullying comes in lots of different forms. It's not only direct, like a nasty message, it can also be indirect, like being excluded from a WhatsApp group. Number 1 in keeping our children safe on the internet is communication. Our children need to know that we are non-judgmental, we're not going to make them feel ashamed or guilty if they stumble upon something inappropriate,
Dad,
and that we're attentive to their...
and the firelighters?
Downstairs, son. I've asked you, don't interrupt me. And that we're attentive. And sometimes that communication comes indirectly. They'll ask us questions which seem out of place and unusual. They may even draw pictures, so we need to remain attentive to them at all times. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I went a little bit over time, but I hope those top tips helped you. Most importantly, always remember to be attentive to our children when it comes to the internet, and then nothing will blow up in our face.
Dad, I made you something from YouTube.